Welcome to the Food Lion Kitchen. If you're looking to add a little pizzazz to your salad, not to worry. I have Chef's Academy Ryan McGuire, our chef, with us today to give us a little pizzazz, right, to add to our salads.
Definitely. But we have two dressings that we're going to make. One is a honey Dijon vinaigrette. The other one is a ranch dressing. So we're going to start with a little honey and a little Dijon mustard. What I like to do sometimes is give myself a nice little nest underneath my bowl. As you saw, wiggle around a little bit.
Okay. So
That
this
way-
is kind of keep it in place.
Yeah, it's going to keep it in place while I'm pouring stuff into the bowl. So we're going to start with a little cider vinegar. Pour that in. And the ratio, you know, if you think about a vinaigrette as a ratio, you're typically thinking 3 to 1.
Okay.
So 3 parts oil, 1 part vinegar. So that's all mixed in really nice. Now we're going to drizzle in slowly while I'm whisking the oil.
Okay.
And you want it to kind of come together as you're adding. You don't want to add too much too quickly because we want it to become a nice, sort of a thicker dressing.
So you're pouring and mixing at the same time.
That's right. All right, so if you could see, it's come together really nice. That's what they call an emulsified dressing. The only other thing we're gonna add is a little bit of salt, touch of pepper, and that's our dressing. So
Wow.
Easy, right?
Easy. That's almost too easy. I feel like it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
Very
Now
cool.
We're gonna put this into a jar, and I'm gonna have you help me out with the ranch dressing. You up for it?
Yeah, I'm up
All
for
right.
it. Hopefully mine looks as good as yours does. Looks like I'm ready for salad now. I will tell you, honey mustard was where my heart was for a long time. Honey mustard, anything, honey Dijon, honey anything had my name on it.
I'm gonna wash this bowl out, and we're gonna make the ranch dressing.
Okay, so while you're washing that, now would probably be a good time to tell everybody about Support Food Lion Feeds. It's basically a great program where you can purchase 5 participating items with your MVP card from February 25th through March 17th. And Food Lion Feeds, in partnership with Feeding America, will help provide 5 meals to local food banks. Very cool program. So now we're on to the ranch.
Yeah, let's do it. If you want to grab that spoon,
Okay.
and then we could start with the mayonnaise. If you
All
want.
right.
So really, we're just putting everything in this bowl.
So
and
put
we're
it
gonna
in the
whisk it
center.
together. Yep.
All right.
We're gonna start
do
with
it
mayonnaise.
Fancy like you did it. Okay.
Cool.
Mayonnaise, got it. Okay.
You don't necessarily have to use mayonnaise, but it adds a little bit more body to it.
Okay.
Then let's go ahead and add all your spices first.
Okay.
So we have dill. We have dried parsley,
Dried parsley,
and then you also have onion and garlic powder.
onion and garlic powder.
Let's go ahead and add some salt and pepper. And ready to start whisking?
I think so. Is that it? I don't need to put these other two? Okay.
We're gonna put the other two in, but I'd like you to
Whisk
start
it first.
whisking first, and then you can slowly add the lemon juice and,
Okay.
and the buttermilk.
So put these together.
Yep. Mix it. Make sure that all the spices come together with the mayo. And let's add our buttermilk and lemon juice. I'm gonna start making us a nice little salad.
Okay.
So chopping up some.
Trying to do it slow like you did with that chef perfection. Okay. One down.
You know, so
Another-
one of the things I don't care for is an overdressed salad. I feel like it kind of you know, you can't taste the vegetable. If you have a really nice produce that you're using, why bog it down with a lot of dressing?
Right.
What I like to do is just sort of add enough so that you can coat the vegetables really nicely. And that's about it.
Okay.
That
What do you
looks
think?
pretty
How's it
good.
look?
If you want to put that into the glass, and then we'll mix up a salad.
Okay.
I'm gonna wash this bowl out again, and I wanna use the Dijon vinaigrette for it. So we're gonna put our salad together.
Okay.
Got our nice greens. We have some carrots, some radishes, some cucumbers.
I'm so strange. When I was a kid, I used to put all these weird things in, but that's the great thing about salad is you can make it your own.
That's right. I agree. So I always like to add salt and pepper.
Okay.
To my salad greens because that's gonna start your flavor there. You're gonna get a nice base, and then just like I said, lightly coat your salad. I think that might even be a decent amount.
Really? So that
Yeah.
light?
Let's see.
And then
we're
just
gonna
mix it around.
toss it together, and you can see how it's really nicely coating the greens, and it's sort of sticking to it.
Yeah, like spreads.
Yeah, and that's about it. And if you wanted a little extra, I would give it to somebody on the side. I always like to plate something up with a little height. I think it looks visually kind of interesting.
Okay, so now it's ready to try?
It's ready to try.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm going in for a bite. Delicious. Delicious. So good. If you want to try out this great recipe of deliciousness, which we've got the ranch and also Dijon honey mustard, then you can check it out online on our website, mycarolinatoday.com.